Guys, is that literal snow? Hold up, let me. It's ice. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys feeling? Because I was planning on filming yesterday, but I just was not in the best of moods. So I decided, you know what? I want to take a break yesterday, and I'm just gonna chillax and try to find a job. And I keep forgetting how bad the job market is right now, because I was just looking through jobs, and like even entry-level jobs, you need like 3 to 5 years of experience, which is crazy because that's not entry-level job. That's like a mid somewhere length of like job, you know. It's not entry level. So I was like, damn, these entry levels aren't really it. I spent all of yesterday trying to find a job. I never knew the job market was so garbage until I literally applied for, I think, over 40 jobs, and not all of them are, yeah, over 40, but not all of them are like on Indeed or like those other websites. Some are on the actual, like, what's that called? The website. I literally went to careers on like different websites. I was like crashing out because like these jobs are so easy, but you want me to have experience. Like, how about no experience? Because there's no way any experience talking to someone. I'm sorry, I can talk to someone very easily, okay? I'm just like, buddy, are we serious? 3 years of experience to be a cashier? Are you joking? I know how to do math. I know how to talk to other people. And I know English. This should be enough, I fear. I don't know what they want from it, but yeah. Like, you're paying minimum wage and you expect like all of these qualifications. It's crazy. I literally gave up. I was like, you know what? If I think I can do this job without, you know, looking at the qualifications that I need to have, then I'm just gonna get that job. I'm just gonna apply. Screw it. Screw you and your company, okay? I don't know what you have to do with this, but yeah, I was like crashing out about it because no way. I'm gonna stop ranting and probably start eating my food. For some reason, I see a lot of TikToks of people that are going Chinese, and I'm so confused. They're like, oh, they're basically drinking hot water in the morning. I'm just like, whoa, are you more Chinese than me? What's going on? Because my mom does that. She drinks like hot water in the morning. I don't know why, but it's good for your health. It's not like super hot water. It's like hot, but not like lukewarm. One TikTok I found really funny about this whole entire people turning Chinese is the fact that someone was like, oh, I don't even call it Chinese food anymore. I call it food. And I'm just like, okay. Would it surprise you guys if I say that I'm not a sports fan, even though I seem like I'm always wearing the same exact jersey over and over again? Well, I want to tell you a little story of how I got this jersey. And it starts all the way back in elementary school because I have not grown since then. So a couple of years before I graduated elementary school, I decided that I want to continue signing up for this baseball thing where basically you go to this area and they teach you how to play baseball. I need to like tell you the whole thing. Okay, so this was during summer break, and you know how summer break you don't have school and stuff. So my school, I think other schools as well, they would have like, if your parents are busy, they can enroll you into this program or something. And that program, you spend like the exact same amount of hours you would be at school. So then your like parents can work and stuff. So I spent like, you don't do anything in that program. You just basically, you chillax with people there. You like make friends. You do random like DIYs and stuff. Like I remember making slime and like also made like lip scrub. And we got to go on like so much field trips. It was like crazy. I feel like that's the reason why like I went to so many places, because that program gave me like a lot of opportunities to go to different areas and like different places around the city I live in. So that was pretty cool. It also took me in the mountains for some reason. I was like, okay, why are we in the mountains for? But anyways, so after that program, we would take a school bus all the way to this like professional looking arena where baseball players would actually play. And then they would be like, oh, here you go, here's like things you'll need in this like, what's it, you know, those like bags that baseball players use, I don't know what they're called, like duffel bags. I think that's what it's called, but duffel bags, and they would put like all their stuff in, and then they would change really quickly and stuff. So we also had duffel bags. I don't know where my duffel bags went. Like everyone in that program or wanted to learn baseball, they would grab a shirt, and then like you can grab whatever shirt you want, but everything else is like for you, you know. We also got these, like, you know what are those things called? I don't know what anything is called. That's how you know I'm not like a big sports fan. What are those things called where like baseball players use to like catch the ball? Those glove thingies? I'm not sure, but I had one of those because during the end of like the program, you got to keep a lot of things. You got to keep like your shirt, you got to keep that thingy, you got to keep the duffel, you got to keep the hat. Oh, we also have caps as well. I don't know where any of those things went. I just like gave them to my mom afterwards. I was like, here we go, I don't need these, I'm never gonna play baseball again. Also, you would get one every year if you were to like join like that program. Like every year we get the same duffel bag, the same everything, but it's like you don't have to reuse your stuff. That program was pretty cool because during the last day that you're there at like the baseball area, you don't actually have to play anything. During the last day, you actually get to watch like professionals play baseball and see like what team wins. So we got to go to like an actual game, which is crazy. Like that would happen every single time. Can you tell that I'm procrastinating trying to apply for jobs? I know damn well the 40 plus applications that I basically sent out are not gonna be looked at because there's no way, right? I feel like people have applied for like 1,000 jobs and only got like 16 interviews, which is crazy. So what makes me so confident that those people are gonna apply back to me? They're gonna be like, oh my god, you got accepted in every single one of those interviews. Like, don't lie to me. Oh, I don't want to do this, guys. I forgot. Can I just like not do anything? Can I just like live my life? I applied so long ago and they still haven't responded. What the hell is this? That is not a job for a 15-year-old. I don't know what Indeed's thinking, but I don't think a technical operating manager is for a 15-year-old. So these companies' audacity needs to be studied. Why do I see receptionist / sales associate / social media coordinator starting from $17.85 an hour? An hour. I don't know how I feel about this company, guys. So basically, I applied to this job a couple days ago, and they called back to me like today. Like they called back to me just a couple minutes ago. And so they're like, oh, you applied to Indeed and stuff. So I checked out like what I applied for because obviously I applied to a lot of things, so I have no idea what I applied for. And I'm kind of sus out because normally with like jobs, they give you like an hourly wage, right? Or like a salary. But this is just saying unlimited earning potential, uncapped commissions, pay-based structure, dependent on commission rate association with a successful sold product. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. And they also wanted like my criminal record or whatever, or to check if I have a criminal record or something like that. So I don't know, guys. It doesn't say it on here, but yeah. Why would that matter? Because I might just not calling people, because I feel like this job is just calling people, right? They're just calling people and being like, hey, do you want this product? Is this what people go through? Because I feel like I've been on that stupid apps and different places for so long that I've lost sense of touch. Like, damn, just give me a job, just give me the money.